In this video, I decided to film and show my process of making my VTuber from kind of the start to finish. I didn't show the process of me doing the design really, because I did it and then after I did some of the designs, I decided that I should probably do a video on this because it's gonna be a journey and I wanted to see my process at the end and see how I handled everything kind of. So this is my journey of learning how to do a 2D VTuber, which was interesting. Alright, so this is what I've done so far. I have no clue if I am doing is actually right or if I separated all the layers correctly. There's a lot of layers. Also over here I have the outfit sketches that I made. This is the first one is what I added upon, I guess. This is the first stage of the outfit. And then I added more details. I have no clue if I'm doing this right or not. So I think I am done with my model. I added the legs. I was gonna originally just do from here and up. But I decided to add it and just work it on the pro version of Cubism. I think that's how you do it. I still have no clue what I'm doing, to be honest. But I think I did everything that I should do in clip. This looks very intimidating for me. Pray for me. That's all I'm gonna say, I guess. Okay, so I'm about to open this file. Yeah, I am. I'm worried, scared that it's not gonna work. We'll see. Oh God. What does that mean? Full scale? Fix resolution. This one is recommended though. I'll be right back. Okay, since I'm following a tutorial by Kafako, they said to go to the highest thing, so that's what I'm gonna do, even though it's recommended to do the lower one. Oh God. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to remove the background. God damn it. Other than the background being forgotten, I think everything is good, except for this and this, whatever that is. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So after the last clip, I decided to try and find every goddamn tutorial on YouTube to show me how to do everything Cubism. Because, as I mentioned before, I opened the tutorial by the person that I mentioned before, but she didn't cover everything, she just did a walkthrough on the program. And I wanted a more in-depth thing on how to do literally everything because I had no idea what I was getting into. Well, now I do because I did every tutorial and I started to understand the program more as I was working on my VTuber. But I found this channel made by an angel called Yoshino Art, and she basically did a whole tutorial on everything that you need to do, from the eyes, from the whole body, movements, and literally everything you could think of. Even expressions, which I didn't think it would be hard to do expressions, but it required some some help, I guess. It requires some help doing that because as I mentioned, I've never done this before, and also I had no idea what I was getting into because I'd never seen anyone rig a model before. The first tutorial I have watched from Yoshino Art is the eye, just the one that I did the first thing, even though now I realize that I shouldn't have done the eye first. Should have done the whole body, more specifically doing the breathing thing, because I did it way later on and it was kind of complicated to do it because everything was in a group. That's the best way I can say it without saying the actual term and confusing people that don't know anything about this program. Much like I was at the start. But I somehow managed to break the whole thing. I mean, it's all thanks to Yoshino Art, let's be honest. If I didn't find her tutorials, I would have been so lost. And I don't know what I would have done. Still like some people that didn't follow any tutorials or just learned from other models that were free in the VTuber studio, which was interesting. I don't think I've opened any of the models. I just opened my own model and started working on it. I didn't open anything else. So I didn't think that I would have spent this little time just working on my model. Like I've heard before I started rigging and doing everything, I just thought that I was gonna be working on my model and the rigging for a few months. As most people said, oh, you know, rigging a model is gonna take like a few months or a year to finish. And I was like, how? But I was ready. I was ready to be patient and do everything. But I managed to do the whole rigging in like a week, in probably like a few days, like probably 8 days or something. Don't really remember. It's been a while. I think I finished the rigging in the start of February, probably, or not. I don't remember when I started. I'm gonna be honest. I did not look at the calendar or anything. I just started working. But yeah, honestly, rigging was kind of fun. Like having this static image that you made, or the drawing that you made, like come to life just by adding a few dots and moving them. It was pretty fun to see my whole model move and everything. Like with everything that I did, or with every keyframe that I added, it made my model become more and more alive, and that was fun. Even though my PC kind of struggled. I think I added a bit too much stuff on my own model. I mean, worth it, but yeah. And my PC might have crashed a few times as I was working. Or not as I was working, like after I stopped working and stopped, like I closed my PC and my PC died. And that was like a heart attack for me because my PC is pretty new. It's almost, I almost had it for a year. I built it myself. It's my baby. And seeing it struggle just scared me so much. And also I was scared that my model was gonna be gone and all my work would have been for nothing. Thank God that didn't happen. Also, I think I gloss over the designs like really fast. Like I'd like to point out that I did a lot of designs before I did my my model right now, the one that I have currently. I did 3 other designs other than the ones that I showed at the beginning, but yeah, the ones that I did are not gonna see any they're not gonna see the light of day. They're not good at all. I didn't like them. As I made the first one, or the first stage of the outfit that I'm using right now, I really liked it. It's really inspired by techwear, and I really like this like techwear cyberpunk thing. I'm not sure if my character would be classified as cyberpunk, not sure, but I really love the outfit. I designed it myself. I did take inspiration from some pictures on Pinterest and all of that, but the pants was completely my design. I can say that because I looked at a couple of pants on Pinterest and just merged them all together. I took every part of each one that I liked the most and just put it on one thing. The colors that I picked for the outfit, I really wanted to go with my red and blue shirt, but it just did not work. So I just gave him a tank top that might have like showed a bit of skin here and there. But you know what? He looks good at it, so why not? The whole rigging is just, I said it before, but it was really fun for me. And honestly, I would probably like do it again at some point. Probably like gonna be in a year or so. Because it did take like forever. And also the mouth was a lot, but I didn't hate doing it. I was okay with it. But yeah, it was just a lot. And after I started working on mouth, my PC ran out of space and stopped recording, and I didn't notice. The last time I was recording, I got an error. I don't even know if the footage is still there or not. I was just working on everything, and I ran out of disk space or something like that. So it stopped the recording, but since then I've done a lot of things, as you can see. At first I was like really confused by the program and everything, but if you can see all these are stuff that I have done. So yeah, I've done quite a lot since the last time I recorded. And I even forgot that I was even recording, but I'm gonna show the physics and everything. I don't know why he always opens his mouth. Close that. As you can see, I animated or added the tail, so it's moving now. We have the face, we have the ears that wiggles whenever they blink, which is pretty cute. Also, if I can do this right. Also, the hair moves. Also, another thing that I really like about this, it's really awkward to navigate. Okay. So here we have everything moving. I think I did a pretty good job for being like a total beginner at this. And I really wanted my model to be somewhat good. And I think I achieved that. Look at all the mouths and forms. Each one got its own like open mouth thing. I didn't expect to understand this program this fast. Like, I've been working on this for a week. Just a week. I've been working non-stop ever since the last recording. I would literally wake up and get on my PC and start working again until I'm done. And I literally have only one thing left to do, and that is to make the expressions, and then the last step is just set them up in the program, and then I'll be done with my VTuber. So that's really exciting. I was done with everything, and then I put my model in the program, and it turns out that I did the mouth wrong, so I'm gonna have to redo all of it. I have no clue how I'm gonna be able to do that, but yeah. Fun. And then I'll be done with my VTuber. So I found a Reddit post that saved me. I am right now, since I have these two are gonna be the same Q form, so this is supposed to be here as well, and this is supposed to be the frowning one. Both of them over here. So I have these two that are just, or this one for now. This one's gonna be empty, so I'm just using it to copy things, like copy this one, then copying this one and paste it on this one. And the one that I copied from this is gonna be on here, and then I'll paste it here, so I don't have to do everything. Well, the one in the middle over here is perfect. I don't have to change anything. I just need to change these and these. So I literally don't have to do any more rigging other than just copy and paste everything around and just save it. Thank God for that. Because if I had to do everything from the start, it would have been just a nightmare. Yeah, remember when I said I don't know why his mouth's keeping open whenever I put him in the physics thing? Yeah, that's why. I did the whole thing wrong, and I had to copy and paste the whole thing around just so I can get it to work right. And thank God for that one Redditor that actually had this problem, and the others helped them. Thank you, random Redditor on Reddit. And I'm done. That was easier than I thought, honestly. Because I thought I was gonna have to do the whole thing from the start, like from this, and just make it everything all over again. Thank God my brain decided to work. And just as I was done with everything, a little thing or a little voice in my head said, "Hey, you're called Firewolf. Why is your design does not indicate that?" And I thought of making an expression. It's a toggleable expression that it can be the animation, which is gonna be this whole fire form thing that I did like a couple of weeks ago, or probably a few months ago. I don't remember when I did it. But it's gonna show my character's fire form essentially. And that took a bit of time. I animated for the first time in my life, and I think it's okay. I mean, it's not perfect. I don't know how to animate fire, but this one works, I guess, to an extent. It was just gonna let it pass. That took forever to do, and I wish that I recorded the whole screen so I can show the time that I was working on it for. And I didn't even like record the whole thing. I didn't record me trying to animate. I just recorded me coloring it, which you can thank me later because that probably took ages. And thank God I didn't record that. But for animating the first time, I think I did an okay job, kind of. Hopefully. I mean, you'll see it later in full action. I did record it and I'm gonna show it later. But this took quite a bit, like coloring the whole thing. I originally made, I think, 17 frames, which would not work. So I kind of wasted a lot of time just coloring frames that I ended up not using. But I ended up just using 8 frames, I believe, which was okay. I mean, it did show movements, and that's what I wanted the most out of it. And some of the frames actually looked like pretty smooth, like moving together, which was interesting because, like I said, I've never animated before. And that was like, this is considered my first animation that I've done. I did animate fire before I did this one, just to test it out, and I wanted it to be an alert, but it did not work, so I scratched that. And now I have this expression of firewolf. I also added the tail. It's also fire tail. You'll see it later on. You'll see it. But yeah, that took quite a bit to do, and I was nervous that it wouldn't work. I really wanted it to work because I think that I thought at the time, like, if I did this, it's gonna be like really cool. And I also saw some VTubers on Twitch that had some animated bits on them, which was pretty cool. And so I thought, yeah, if I did that, it's gonna be like really nice. So I really wanted it to work. Over here, my brain again decided to work. And I just copied the frames that I already did and then flipped it and just change the colors so I don't have to color the whole thing again, which was such a time saver, because if I had to do every frame again, like color it over and over again, that would have taken a few days probably, because I wouldn't have enough motivation to continue. But that saved me. My brain worked. And also, if you saw in the first few seconds of this clip, or just right about now, you can see that I added a hand motion. This was last minute. I just decided to add it for like a specific person, my friend Zeno. But yeah, I thought it would have been funny to add it, so I did. And also, like, I'm not gonna just bully him with it. I'm gonna, use it on other stuff probably. But that was like a last minute thing that I added as I was doing the fire form thing. And yeah, that's all I did for that one. Like, I added more detail to my character, which I really loved. That's all. And what I'm trying to do here is kind of ambitious, I'd say. So I'm trying to make the ears and the tail be animated. I already did the tail. I'm trying to get the ears and the tail to be animated as my character be static. So I already have the loop for the tail, if it works. There we go. So it's gonna be constantly moving as it swings around, which I think is gonna be like really cool if it works. I'm currently not watching like any tutorials on how to make like animated parts. I only like watched an expression, which is like tears animation, and how they're doing it. And I'm currently watching that right now on how to do the loop for the tears and everything. That's how I came up with the tail animation loop. I'm trying to do the same thing with the ear, but as you can see here, there's a lot of yeah, just a lot of layers for each ear. I made 8 frames for each ear. Even the tail is just 8 8 frames, which I think it's pretty okay. I don't know if I was like kind of an overkill or not, but yeah, I'm doing 8 frames at all, and hopefully this works. I feel like my PC is gonna explode. I might have pushed it a bit, but yeah, I hope this works. Probably not gonna record the whole thing because I just don't want my PC to explode. But I'll report when I'm done, I guess. Alright, so I almost forgot to do an update. I was just closing all my tabs on all my stuff just to go to sleep because it is 7 a.m. and I only slept like for like 2 hours or 3 hours the day before, and I've been working non-stop on this VTuber. So an update on what's going on currently. Just put on the jacket. I made it work, surprisingly. And hopefully it stays that way, like it doesn't like break or something. But basically what I did is I made the animation. My brain's not working with me at all. I made the animation and I had to like do it separately on different things. It was a bit complicated, but I got through it. So I have to do this, which is gonna be static. And then I need to change the idle animation with another button, and this will happen. So yay! I did the animation. It's kind of wonky, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I've been working on this all day. I'll accept this. This is like the second animation that I've made because the first one was too flashy. I didn't like how it looked. It was like hurting my eyes. So I decided against it. And if I want to stop the animation, I just press another button and it's static again. And then I remove it. Yay! Also another thing that I added. I don't know why, I wanted to do it. And I forgot to do the jacket, so yeah, it's gonna look like that. Again, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. I'm not gonna fix it right now. If I want to fix it, my program and my PC has been lagging non-stop. It's just been freezing because my file is too big, I think. My model is too big now. But I think this is like the complete model right now because I have a lot of expressions. This one, the AO one. I have a lot of expressions and I don't think I'm gonna add more. I feel like this is like very complete for me. Like if I ever go back to Cubism, it's probably gonna be because I wanted to change the outfit or something. Yeah, because I feel like this is very much a completely rigged and very customizable model, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna go to sleep, I guess. This is my favorite one, by the way. I just love how the eyes and the face it looks so adorable. So yeah, this is the update that I said I'm gonna do, featuring my background, my PC background, because it's transparent. Anyway, it's transparent. I should go to sleep. And here is the whole model. I think the mouth rigging is kind of weird a bit. I don't know. It's probably like the thing that I can set up and the studio thing. But I'm using my phone for tracking because I think it's the best one, kind of. I mean, it's telling me otherwise with the mouth rigging, but whatever. That is the whole journey that I've been through trying to rig this model from start to finish, kind of. I actually, like, I didn't mention it in the video, but I struggled with the expressions and how to rig them and how to do them because they always showed and I didn't know how it kept showing even though it was not supposed to. But it turned out that I have to hide them in every angle that they can show in. And so I fixed that and now I have expressions. I didn't mention it in the last bit though, for some reason. I probably forgot. But yeah, I like took a week probably to like take a break because I felt so frustrated that the expressions didn't work, and yeah, I managed, and then I started doing the firewall form. And also I fixed the jacket thing if I can find it. Hold on. There. Now the jacket doesn't look wonky when I do this expression. And the other one is, it didn't really need fixing, but it still works. I can flip people off for now. I'm glad that the expressions are a thing and everything. That's the whole journey. I'd say I've been wanting to do a 2D VTuber for so long, but I didn't have the drive to do it, kind of. But I started watching a VTuber recently on Twitch, and he pushed me to do my own VTuber because I really liked his model. I mean, he's not a small VTuber, so I'm not surprised if you know him. It's Shoto. He inspired me to do that, and to actually, like, he kind of pushed me by just streaming to do my own VTuber, and here I am. Also, I didn't mention it before. I'm gonna put the name of the person that did the tutorial on the ears, because their tutorial was pretty straightforward and it was really helpful, and it made it like pretty cute. So I guess that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me go through all that. I went from very confused to semi-confused to kind of understanding the cubism program. And I think right now I still don't know everything about the program, but I have more understanding of it, and I'm not as confused as I was at the start. Thank you for watching my journey. And if you want more of my VTuber, you have to catch me on my Twitch, which is gonna be in the description. Catch you all later, and goodbye.